Official who shouldered much of the blame for miscalculating the sentences of hundreds of inmates is out of a job. Prison officials say Kyle Poppert resigned yesterday. In October, then Governor Dave Heineman suspended the Prison Records Division administrator for 2 weeks without pay. A federal report blamed his management and poor departmental communication for the mistakes, which led to the early release of hundreds of inmates. More education and supervision, fewer people behind bars. Those are the goals of a new proposal aimed at solving Nebraska's prison problems. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert joins us live with the latest. Josh?
Well, Jen, they are recommendations to ease prison overcrowding without building a new prison and putting public safety at risk. It's all laid out in this new report, one reportedly supported by an unlikely ally.
We know basically that those ex-offenders who are employed are 2 to 3 times less likely to recidivate.
Keeping felons from going back to jail. One Omaha think tank says jobs and supervised probation could help that happen.
We think it's important to strengthen the community supervision system in Nebraska.
The Platte Institute released its findings from a new study that looked at prison overcrowding and how to fix it.
The prison capacity, it's at about 140% of capacity with regard to the prison population.
Mark Levin, director of the Center for Effective Justice at the Texas Public Policy Foundation, was the lead author of this report. He says supervised probation, relaxing barriers to find jobs once released from jail, and ending direct release of criminals that are in solitary confinement.
They're on various psychiatric drugs. They max out, then they go out without any supervision. There's no leverage, there's no ability to follow up with them to make sure they're maintaining their course of treatment.
The study has the endorsement of the ACLU, who has threatened to sue the state if lawmakers fail to fix the prison system problem.
These are not political issues. These are policy issues. And while the bad news is we have a lot of work to do, the good news is working together we are up to that challenge.
Lawmakers have begun discussing how to fix the problem. Several bills have already been introduced that Senator Bob Criss says lays the framework for change.
And it seems like we have some consensus on a bunch of issues.
Now, Levin says these recommendations have proven successful in other states like Louisiana and Texas. He says now these solutions are also for non-violent offenders or habitual criminals, not your murderers. Lawmakers will begin debating prison reform next week. Reporting live in the studio, Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.